Hi Scrubs, I hope you're well. So we're back on Prepod. Remember, this is a test version of Horse where we test out new promos and features before they're added to the live game. So I know it's been a while since I did a Horse video. I apologise for that. I just haven't been very interested in Horse more recently. But this is a Halloween promo. I love Halloween. Halloween's always been a favourite time of mine on Horse because normally they do really cool Halloween themed horses. So I wanted to come on and check this out. So we have the wandering horses, so these are locked over a few days and you can unlock them by filling the point gauge, by performing the requested action as many times as needed, or by giving them some evil essence. The horse will be added to your breeding farm until the end of the event. You can take care of them and age them with evil essence, and they will help you get other wandering horses. So evil essence. I love the little graphics for this, the pumpkin inside the bulb. It's like a Christmas bauble actually. So evil essence can be obtained by catching UFOs, sometimes when wandering horses you're taking care of wake up, or by buying them with passes. So the jackpot. Collect the wandering horses to win the nightmare coat. You can give the community wandering horse nightmare coat to one of your horses. That is pretty much a nightmare. It's not a particularly attractive looking coat. And then we've got Hela. So this I think is stunning. I did see, I think, this on the Horse Instagram, I think a little while ago. So throughout the event you can find fragments of the Hela Divine horse in the Titans challenge to increase your chances. Get fragments in the prizes of certain wandering horses. Collect all the wandering horses and get more fragments in the Titans challenges. So golden horseshoes. Earn golden horseshoes for the King of the Event trophy by collecting 1, 3, 7 and 11 wandering horses. Collect at least 2 golden horseshoes to take part in the prize draw, which will take place at the end of the event to try and win the divine horse Hela. Right. Welcome, you have a chance to collect the urban legends wandering horses. Let's go and see Wendigo. Right, let's go. Okay, so Wendigo asked you to give an apple to I's divine horse Hela. I gave you one. Okay, so give an apple to I's horse divine Hela. Right. I love the little glowing eyes on that, that's quite cool. But this is a very nice divine, I really like the art for this. Right, so we're going to give them an apple. If it decides to load, we'll see. Congratulations, you completed the objective. Give an apple to I's divine horse Hela. Wendigo will stay on your breeding farm. Okay, you can take care of it until this date. Okay. Now let's go back to the event, fair enough. Look, you got Wendigo. Let's go and see them. Okay. So, alright. Let's go see Wendigo then. Alright, the test server's being a little bit slow at the minute. Once you have a wandering horse, you can take care of it. Some actions will let you fill up the meter of other wandering horses. Okay, so there we can see that we can age it. Oh, okay. So new wandering horses have been unlocked. Go and see what they're asking you to do. Good luck. Okay. So, if we go back to that other page. I don't know if this is sometimes just being a wee bit slow to react at the moment. Right. Okay, so we've unlocked Grim Reaper. I love that. This one, we have to congratulate players for that one. We get a gift of evil essence. So collect all the wandering horses to win the promotion 3 times, more Hela fragments in the Titans challenge, Code of Community Wandering Horse Nightmare. Okay. Age your wandering horses with evil essence to unlock the maximum number of nightmare altogether. Okay. So we can see points down here, so we get some leg wraps, and then we get what looks to be an owl companion. Then we've got Chupacabra. So equip a wandering horse for the first time with a saddle bridle and saddle cloth. Well, that would be easy enough to do, I think. And then we've got carrots, Helios Ray, not Helios Ray, Paul's Lear. Okay. And then we've got fragments and then some money on that one. And we've got the Banshee, manure, piece of cloud, fragments. Ooh, yes, Book of Monsters. That one's so weird looking. I don't know why, it's just funny looking, right? And then we've got Haunted Doll. Oh no, why did you have to add that? That's the creepiest thing of this. That is so creepy. So groom my wandering horses. Okay, and we've got Mash. Okay, so nothing fabulous on that. Wait, wrong one. Boogeyman. Oh, that's creepy. That is really the stuff of nightmares right there. Okay, we've got a Chronos Timer at the end for that one. Then we have Baron Samedi. Samedi? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I might be saying that wrong. We've got Black Orchid at the end of that. I love this. I love the top hat on that. Okay, donate items from the shop to my friends. And then we've got Baba Yaga. That is quite gnarly looking, but it looked cool. I like it. Then we've got Bloody Mary. I did see this one, I think, on their Instagram. I thought it was quite cool looking. Then we have Evil Clown. Oh no! No, he's just had to do that, didn't he? Right. Yeah, and that's the entering into competitions one. Gives a Titans challenge at the end. And then we got the White Lady, so donate horses to I. And then we've got a Bewitched Pumpkin at the end. I really love the art for this event. I can't say that enough. Like, if I could just get all of those coats, I would. I definitely would. I think that they're very, very nice. Right, so all of the prizes all together. Nightmare coat, and then all of these things. So there is the Owl Companion. And those are all of the different prizes. So we've got a couple of the previous years, like the Witch Pumpkin, the Book of Monsters in there. So, right, I guess we could go ahead. I want to get these because I feel like we probably should. So we need to congratulate some players. We also need to equip a horse with that, so I think we'll go and see when to go. And we'll put this horse into an EC so that we can do this. Because I know some of the other ones require you to do certain actions. Alright, we'll just make you Western for this. We'll just give you whatever blanket right now. I suppose it doesn't really matter because this is the test version, so... Well, actually, no, it's going to like annoy me if I don't give you the same level of tack, so... Well, not matter about these so much, but... Alright, okay, so that should have given us some progress in regards to that one. Yeah, it did. So I'd need to go ahead and equip all the other wandering horses that I get with that. That's why whenever you're working on this event, don't leave it till the last minute. The wandering horses is always an event you should work over a number of days, depending on how long the event is, obviously. Don't leave it till the last minute. You want to sort of just work on it as you go along. Gift of Evil Essence, 5 points for each Evil Essence given. So this is the other way, if you can't be bothered to do that. You know, so obviously for this, you know, this is going to be a simple one, giving an apple to the horse to start you off with. This is going to be congratulating players. You know, that's simple enough to go and do. We're just going to go into the general ranking here and do that. So if we go in here and we just quickly congratulate, that is going to give us some progress on those. So if I refresh this, where is it? This one, no, not that one, this one. So as we congratulate players, that's going to go up. That will not be too difficult a one to do, but you're just going to have to go through and congratulate as many as you can. Obviously with this one is going to be done as you unlock the other horses and you equip them with tack. And then with this one, age my wandering horse with Evil Essence. This is going to be a little bit more tricky. As you can see, it's only 1 point per action, so you're going to have to make sure that you do, in fact, age those horses. I don't have any Evil Essence. How did we get Evil Essence again? I know that it did sort of tell us. Alright, let's go back here a moment to this. Okay, how did we get the Evil Essence again? Okay, so by catching UFOs, so that is the sort of thing beyond daily, beyond a lot. There is usually a way to sort of predict when you can get UFOs, but right now off the top of my head, don't remember. And then sometimes when horses are taken, you know, when you wake them up, they'll give you Evil Essence and buying them with passes. So really, you're going to have to be efficient with that because you're going to have to get enough, considering it gives 1 point a time. On that is not one that I particularly like, because it kind of puts you in a situation where you probably will have to use passes, but it happens. And then Groom a Wandering Horse, this is obviously as you're aging them. They're going to give you 15 points per action with that. As we did groom our horse there, we got a little bit of progress with that. Then finish training a skill on a wandering horse. So obviously if we go back to Wendigo, so if we were to start training, actually for the purposes of doing this, because we're on the test server, do I have any in stock? Why can't I give you any? Okay, well, whatever. So Obviously I can't age this horse because I don't have any of this right now, but obviously this is what it would mean by training the skill. So you go ahead and start training the skill on this, and making progress with that. What we'll do is we'll just get some of these really quickly, so that we can in fact do this. And we'll just train this horse up a little bit. Probably should have picked actually one of the skills you're better in. Let's go with the dressage. Dressage is always an easier skill usually. Depending on the horse, of course. Right, so we'll go with dressage. Do that. So, alright, I don't think that lasted us very long. I thought it said it would give us 6 of those. I don't think we've used 6. Let's do a little bit more on this. Alright, okay, we're halfway with this, so if we finish this, it'll demonstrate what I'm talking about with this, so we'll just keep going with that for the moment. Right, okay, we're gonna get some more of these, so get 6 evil essences. Why is it only giving me 3 when it says I'll get 6? So I'm not going like crazy. Oh, we just found one when we woke the horse up. That's how that works. So you find 1 evil essence to use on the wandering horse of your choice. So we did just get that. Right. Do this. This should finish that. Nearly. There we go. Right, so if we go back to the wandering horses. Okay, so we got 18 points because we just did the training on Wendigo for one of the skills. So that's what you're going to have to do in that regard. You're going to have to train your horses as you go along, just these wandering horses. Okay, so for the next one, where you donate items from the shop to your friends, all you want to do, if you're not aware of how to do this, go to friends, and then what you need to do is just click give an item, and then you can just gift like that. And just continue to do that. Now obviously be aware that based on your current... Oh, okay, congratulations, included the objective donate items from the shop to my friends. Okay, just be aware that you can only donate so many things in a week. So if you've already gifted friends and then this event comes out, you could be in the situation where you have to wait. But he doesn't take many, by the looks of it, to finish that, so I wouldn't worry too much unless they up it when it goes to the live version, because sometimes what they will do, it doesn't always happen, but sometimes on the test version something will be easier to do, and then when it goes to the live version it'll be harder to do, and sometimes it can be harder and it's too hard, so they'll make it a little bit easier. So I would say with that one, just be careful of that in case you use up your gifts for that week. So the next one is reach an extra year with my wandering horses. So obviously the only thing that we'd have to literally do, and we'll go back to, where is he? Wendigo, is we'd need to get him to 4 years, because that's what that's talking about. We'll just train you up while we go, because we might as well, to be honest. Alright, so if we age him once more, now he's 4, so if I refresh this page, we can see that we gained some points. So that as you age your horses up and they reach a new year of age, that's going to give you 15 points. And then Bloody Mary, give my wandering horses mashes. That we've been doing as we've been going along because we have been giving him mashes. So if we do that, and then I refresh this page, you'll see that that goes up to the next bit. So the next one obviously being the clown one. Enter my wandering horses into competitions. This is the one that is going to vary based on your account. If you don't have a lot of horses, this is going to give you more points per action. If you have a lot of horses, this can go down really low. On my account, I've had to do over 1,000 competitions before to unlock this wandering horse, so just be aware of that. What we'll do is, just for the demonstration purposes, I'm just going to click a competition. I love that. We don't want an internal error. Thank you very much. Right, let's go back here and just refresh this just to show you that it does in fact As you can see, it's a tiny little bit of progress, and that's because I have a lot of horses on this account. So just be aware of that. So the next one is donate horses to I. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this in case you don't know how to do it. So I'm just going to go in here to miscellaneous. Alright. So I'm going to pick a random horse here. Let's pick this one. So you click on the horse, and all you have to do is donate to I from here. So you can click just donate. And then obviously if you donate a horse to I, it's gone. You can't get it back. So don't do it with horses that you care about, want to keep, etc. You don't want to do that. So make sure you send horses away that you don't want. Or if you have horses that you're thinking, I don't want to throw away any more horses, go into the sales quickly, buy a very, very cheap horse and donate that one. So that has given us some progress towards that. So obviously, if we were to go through all of these and use the Gift of Evil Essence, like this would give us 5 points each time for each Evil Essence given. This would give us 1 point of Evil Essence, so you would have to use 100 of these. This would be 10 points, so it would be a little bit less on that. This one's 2 points for Evil Essence. This one we've already unlocked. This one is 2 points each. This one is 10 points each per Evil Essence. This one is 1 point each for Evil Essence, so that's another one that's gonna cost a lot of Evil Essences. And then this one is 5 points each, and then followed by this one, which is 10 points each. I think if I had to pick my favorite coat out of all of those, who's my favorite? I think my favorite is the Grim Reaper. That's my favorite there, out of all of those. I think out of all of them. So the other thing we're going to go and look at is Hela. So Hela is currently in the Titans challenges. So I'm going to do this. We're going to go ahead and see. I'm going to just open them until I get them, or either until I run out of passes. Obviously this is a test version. We're not using real passes to do this. So let's get started. Okay, so we've actually managed to get it. So this is the remaining Hela fragments that we need, so we're gonna click Get My Gifts. So we've now got Hela. You just collected enough fragments to materialize a special horse that will join your breeding farm in a few minutes, okay? So we're gonna have a look at Hela then. That actually wasn't too bad. Normally, I have had experiences, as some of you may know, on the test version, where we've just used up all of our passes to do something like that. So it's not always that good. That was quite lucky, I thought, in comparison to normal. So let's go and have a look at Hela. So I really, really like this coat. It's really nice. This is definitely one of like my favorite coats. We're gonna give it a landscape even though we're on the test version and we don't get to keep it. I just want to do this because it's cool. I like it a lot. So let's see if there's any really... I feel like that's appropriate. So we'll use that one. Okay. So I will put on the screen how many passes that required for that, but as I said, normally it's a lot more than that we usually have to go through. So let's have a look at what she actually does. So Hela is one of the Nordic horses. Lift the veil that's descended on the Nordic worlds by winning points from rides to Asgard, Midgard, and Niflheim. Take care when choosing which ride to go on. When you get to 900 points, the veil is raised, and Hela will give you a prize of 1 book of monsters. And this mare cannot be sold. Increase your skills by using your passes. So obviously, the Book of Monsters, if you haven't seen it before, this was one of the previous years that we got. I actually haven't got all of these coats yet on my UK account, because normally I love to collect all of the Halloween coats. I think I've got this one and this one. Haven't got this one or this one yet. I'm not sure about this one. I may or may not have that one, but that is what that will give you. But I really like this coat in terms of that. I just wish she'd actually given a VIP perk as well, because she's a very nice looking divine. I just would have preferred that she did something in terms of a VIP perk. So yeah, that is a look at this event. The one thing I'm going to say now is don't do this, right? Oh, now it says 3 instead of 6. I don't think we got 6 the last time, did we? I don't think we did when it said 6. I'm pretty sure it did say 6. Probably going to watch this back later and be like, it didn't say 6, it said 3. But anyway, this is the expensive way of buying Evil Essence. My advice would be is wait until they do an offer during an event. Typically they tend to do offers in the middle of the event and then at the end of the event. But as I said, with the Wandering Horses, you want to be working on the Wandering Horses as you go along. As soon as the event comes out, get started on it and just keep working on it. And that would be the best way to make progress with it. Obviously, the Wandering Horses don't stay. They do leave your account, which I'll show you. So if you go hover on any of them, it tells me when they'll be in my breeding farm till. So you don't get to keep these horses. It's more that the prizes that you get from them is what is important if you're going for like any of this stuff here. Or anything in there as well. But yeah, the Nightmare coat is pretty horrific. I have to say, it's an interesting coat. I think we should quickly have a look. So it gives a +7 on everything. This offer is limited to 1 purchase per visit. Your only horses older than 1.6 months can use this item. It cannot be combined with another special coat. If you give your horse a golden apple, then this item, your horse will lose its golden apple, and this item cannot be exchanged. So yeah, that is a look at the Halloween event. I feel like I kind of wish that actually it had been another item. Like, I know that chances are they'll release these eventually, like they have done with a lot of the Wandering Horses in the past, where you can make horses look like Wandering Horses, but I hate that it's chance-based, and that you can't just... I know, it's kind of like the Bewitched Pumpkin, really, or the Book of Monsters, really, but I do like the coats, and that is why I wish I could have that Grim Reaper one. I think it's very nice. So yeah, let me know what you think of the new event and the new horses and the new art down in the comments below. But anyway, scrubs, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you had a lovely day, and bye guys!